Many of us will know someone who's had an adverse reaction from this product they call a vaccine, and if there's anybody else here who would like to relay a lived experience, come and see me. We'll do it over at South Bank, but for now I'm going to put you over to V, who's going to tell her story.
Hi guys, hi shoppers. Sorry to interrupt your day, but we're here to speak to you and share some stories with you and share some truth. Now, I'm a mother that's 46, and I'm a mother of a 27-year-old now. My son is a very healthy young man. He's never been on drugs, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. He's a kickboxer, and he trains anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week, ever since he was 16 and a half. My son's never been sick. Now, when this rollout came about, I was quite skeptical about it. I was in two minds about it myself. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, like Dan Andrews tells you all, guys. It's not true. I've had many vaccinations, and my son had many, like the rest of us. But this one was something a little different. It rolled out too quick, it didn't make sense, and I had a cancer scare back in 2017, so I was a bit worried about how that was going to affect me. So I'd done my research, and I waited and I waited. After doing my research, I warned my son, I warned many people on social media. We all did. We tried telling you all that this was coming, the rollout was coming, that you were going to be coerced, that you would lose your job if you didn't take this vaccine. Now, in Parliament, I can't remember, it was Craig Kelly, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but at the time, in Parliament, they were talking about Israel. Now, they were on their fourth jab, and the data went through the roof. COVID went through the roof. Deaths went through the roof. And they were in Parliament saying, why aren't you looking at this data? Why are we doing this here? Look what's happening. The proof was there. Everyone ignored it. Obviously, the mainstream media did not televise, Parliament. It's something you guys need to look into and see what's really happening. But anyway, getting back to my story, when all this was happening and I made my decision, I warned my son. So I said to him, I will support you. I lost my job. My partner lost his job. We were just very fortunate that we had a little bit of savings. And I trusted God that he would get us through, and he did. But there was no way I was taking this thing. So I warned my son and many other people, but when it came to the crunch, my son was doing security work at the time. And being a 20-year-old, he was not wanting to rely on mum. I didn't hear from him for a couple of weeks. And like every mother's intuition, we know something. And he wasn't answering my phone calls. And finally, I had a chat with my son. And I said, what's going on? And he told me, sorry, Mum. I know I should have come to you. I know you warned me. But I ended up getting the vaccine. And I'm sorry. He goes, but I got something to tell you. And I said, what's that? Son, just tell me the truth. He goes, I took the first one and my arm was sore. It was fine. Sorry. And then after that, no, I'm good. And then my son said, I took the second one, and that night he collapsed. He had micro-clotting in his legs. He threw up, he couldn't eat, he couldn't move. He was in pain for hours and hours and hours and hours. He never called me because he didn't want to worry me. He wasn't sent to hospital. I'm actually glad he wasn't, to be honest. And I said, what happened then, son? He goes, I thought I was going to die. I have never felt this in my life. So you can imagine, as a mother, that terrified me. It screwed me for a few weeks. And he got on his knees and prayed. That's all I can say. And he's very lucky. That's all I can say. But I just want to, from one mother to another, even to fathers, please, if you've taken this vaccine because of your job, we understand. We are not here to judge you and ridicule you in any way. We're here to support you and give you some truths. This is happening all over the world, day after day after day. There are children dying from heart attacks. Look at the data. It is through the roof. This has never happened in history. Okay? We know many people, whether they're friends, family, that have passed away or gotten extremely sick. This vaccine has destroyed your immunity, hence why you've been getting sick and getting COVID. The flu, the cold. That is what's happening. So I plead with you that you would do your research. Please think before taking another one, please. Especially your children. Look after your children. Please do not comply. Do not comply to these jabs. Enough is enough. Guys, we are here for you. We're here to support you. That's why we've been out every single week for 3 years trying to tell you, trying to plead with you. Look what's going on. There is more to this than meets the eye. Take care of your health.
Thank you, V. If that doesn't make you think, then nothing will. And unfortunately, there are hundreds of thousands of stories very similar across this country. And it is not right. We all know it's not right.